What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel and welcome Changli mains or people who are excited to pull for Changli. Apparently there's been more hype about Changli than there has been about Jinshi. Personally, I pulled for Jinshi. I was more hyped about Jinshi than Changli, but a lot of people are really hyped about Changli. In this video, I'm going to tell you everything you need to prepare for Changli's release. I'm going to talk about her ascension materials, level up materials, her build, what to build, how to build her. So if you enjoy this type of content, let me know by liking the video, leaving a comment in the comment section below, and consider subscribing to the channel. We're really close to 10K. Without further ado, let's get right into it. If you make your way to withering.wiki, I'm going to leave the link to this website in the description below, and you navigate to the Changli page. It just pretty much straight up tells you everything you need. About 2 million credits, about a bunch of these crude rings that you get from the people walking around that you kill. These Sentinel's Dagger are the UA weekly boss material. So if you pull for Jinshi like myself, you're going to be running a little bit low on these, but if you do this boss every week, you should be able to get enough to get Changli at least level 70, so you should be fine there. You're going to need more crude rings and the Infernal Rider Tacit thingy, like you know what it is, the Tacit Ascension material from the Infernal Rider. And another thing that you should probably prepare for is these Pavo Plums. Honestly, you don't really have to grab these Pavo Plums right now. You can actually wait because there's plenty of them in Mount Firmament, but nonetheless, I'm going to teach you how to get them. You're going to teleport your way into the main teleporter that you unlock as soon as you get there, and immediately turn around. I'm going to show you right now in game. So immediately turn around, cross the bridge, and you're going to make your way all the way over here. And this is what they look like in game. You get about 4 of them per plant. So if we go over here, there's 3 here, so that's 12. And there's a bunch here, so you have enough. Like, I think in one run you can actually get 60 of them. So I'm just gonna grab them really quickly. I don't even know if I'm going for Changli, but I'm just gonna grab them. And then another way that I found in game is that currently they have an event, right? This event right here, Tales from Mount Firmament. If you click go and you click on these actually give you a few. So this one gave me 15 of the Jinshi ones. This one, I think this also give me some of the Jinshi ones, but the last 2 give you Pavo Plums, give you 15 Pavo Plums right here. And then the last one that I haven't done yet also gives you 15 Pavo Plums. So off the bat, you need 60, right? You need 60, and off the bat you already get 30. So all you really need is to just do one run of the map, like go back to the map and then just do one run, like go here, and then come here, collect a few, get like 80 or 60 of them off just this. There's about 19 Pavo Plum collection thingies around the map, so that times 4 is what, 36, and 4, that's about 76 of them that you can collect per day, because these reset every day. So if you just do one run, you should be good to go. Or if you just do some of these events that they have right now, you can actually collect half of the amount that you need. Now, the thing that is going to take you the longest and the most stamina to get is probably going to be the UA keys, the Tacit field, the Infernal Rider Tacit thing, and these things. These, what are these called? The heterized metallic drips. These are the skill enhancing materials. You're going to need about 67 of the gold ones. If you've been playing since the game released, at this current point, even if you're playing on and off, you should be between level 30 and level 60, right? In this current junction of the game, it is very difficult to drop the gold ones. So you're going to have to synthesize the purple ones to get into the gold ones. And you barely get any purple ones from those drops. So farming this is going to take you a long time, especially if you're going for the weapon, because the weapon also needs about 20 of them. So in total, you need about 87 of the gold ones. And how much of the other ones? About 61 of the purple ones. That is a lot of stamina. If you farmed skills before in this game, you know how hard it is going to be to actually get these if you're not spending Astrite to refresh. If you don't have any more cubes like me, because I spent all my cubes on Jinshi, then you're probably going to be struggling a little bit. So you might want to start early. She should be dropping in about 3 weeks, but I heard rumors that this patch is actually 7 weeks long, which would imply that Changli's banner is going to have 1 extra week, so it's going to be 4 weeks of a banner, or that they're probably going to interlap Jinshi's banner and Changli's banner. So that means in week 4 we are going to have a Changli banner and also a Jinshi banner, like how it happened with Yinlin and Jian in our previous patch. So hopefully that is the case, so that way we can have both banners up at the same time so people can make a better decision. You have the ability to test them when they have their banner. You can go into their little trial and do it there, and then test both characters at the same time and see which one is better for you. The last thing I wanted to talk about is how to build Changli, which echoes to farm, yada. So obviously, let's use Chisha as the guinea pig right here. So obviously, if you're going for her weapon, get her weapon's best in slot. If you're not going for her weapon, you're better off getting the Emerald of Genesis, which is this one right here. She is just a regular sword user. Emerald of Genesis is going to get her energy regen, and this is good for her because she also, a lot of her damage, and I would say most of her damage is going to come from her ultimate. She also casts Resonance skill quite a lot, so this will increase her attack by 6% up to 2 times. So 12% damage attack increase from the Emerald of Genesis. If you pick this sword works really well. It is really strong for Chun-Li. So if you haven't made it to level 45 yet and you're still choosing which weapon to pick for Chun-Li, Emerald of Genesis is a really strong sword for her if you don't want to go for her signature weapon. Obviously, her signature weapon is going to be better. Now, for her build, I'm going to use Tisha as the example right here, right? She also, obviously, she's going to want the Molten Rift. The problem with the fire set, in my opinion, is that the Infernal Rider increases your fusion damage by 12% and your basic attack by damage by 12%. So this is better for like characters like Mortefi or like Shisha, not necessarily for Chun-Li, because a lot of her damage doesn't come from basic attacking. Actually, a very minimal amount of damage comes from her basic attacks, kind of wasting this basic attack damage bonus. And obviously the fire set gives you 40% fusion damage when everything is said and done. But the thing is that Chun-Li also gives herself 40% extra fusion damage bonus in the hits that count. So you are kind of, over investing in fusion damage, because if you do two fusion damage, 3 costs, right? That's 60%. She gets 40 from herself. That's 140 from the set. Then 12, that's 150 something extra fusion damage. So I think, and I'm going to make the calculations myself to verify, and don't worry guys, I will release a Chun-Li calculation video. But in my opinion, I think the best way to set her up would be to just equip a fusion damage 4 cost. You're going to equip the 4 cost Infernal Rider, a 3 cost fusion damage, and you're going to want to try to find an attack main stat 3 cost because her attack is not going to be that high. So you kind of want to boost that attack a little bit more, and that way you kind of have a balance. So you decrease your overall fusion damage bonus by about 30%, but you're also increasing your attack by a lot as well. So I think this way is probably the best way to go. And then obviously the 1 cost, you're going to just equip a few attack pieces. So as far as substats, what you want to focus on is obviously crit rate, crit damage, and attack. You obviously want to focus on resonance skill damage, resonance liberation damage, and energy regen. Any combination of those 6 stats will work fantastically. So yeah, that's going to be the end of the video. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you're pulling for Chun-Li in the comment section below. And until next time, guys, see ya. 3,000. Oh, that was Yue right there. Oh, this is so cool. 31,000. Nice.